I actually, to the letter of the fucking law, within the last 2.5 years, got sexually assaulted in this business by a woman. Yeah. And this is my story. I feel like I can live my truth.
For the victory lap though. Whoa, whoa, they ain't never seen nothing like this before. Lit the room when I came through the front door. Ask me if I stress overcome, what for? Train in the trees, please pardon my sycamore. Touch burning sands, cross lands and stormy shore seasons in the year, yeah. Ain't no channel for champions and chain no fear. Yup, the champ is here, switch gears. We keeping haters in the rear.
One. What's going on, y'all? Common Sense back again with another reaction video. And as we do every single week, we're going to start off with introductions.
Yo, it's C Julius Workout. Check me on Instagram and YouTube. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this video. If you see any new videos, you want us to react to, just let us know in the comment section.
You already know it's your boy Anime Swag Fitness, Shopee90, Big Guy Fashion on Instagram, Common Sense on YouTube, podcast, Liftish YouTube channel coming next week. First video is dropping. And yeah, so as we already said, we got a great reaction video to your boy Bill Burr, who I fucking love, who is like one of my favorite fucking comedians. Like, he is hilarious. He be wilding, right? So yeah, we're gonna get straight into it.
Yeah, this is about to be funny. It's gonna be funny.
Theories about sexual assault. You know what, tonight?
Sorry.
You know what's hilarious about sexual assault?
So it's like zooming in on him.
You know what's hilarious about it? Is how women are acting like that is a uniquely female experience. I actually, to the letter of the fucking law, within the last 2.5 years, got sexually assaulted in this business by a woman. Yeah. And this is my story. I feel like I can live my truth and be brave tonight and share this with you.
Yeah, you got no chill.
It's 100% true fucking story. I was doing stand-up. I was doing a private gig. All right? Private gigs are the fucking worst. You do a public gig, anybody can show up. It broadens what you can talk about, right? You do a private gig, it's like everybody grew up on the same fucking streets. All your jokes got to go right down fucking Main Street or you're bombing. So all you do is listen to the first comic to hear what's working and what isn't. You just listen to him as he's up there struggling, going, okay, they like bread. Talk about bread. Get all the bread you can. Don't make fun of the troops. Stay away from the troops, right? So that's what we're doing, right? And the host gets him going, and then he brings up the first act. Okay, she goes on stage. She's not really a comedian, more of a personality. She does her bullshit or whatever, and I'm standing there looking at my jokes, figuring out what I'm doing. She wraps it up. He goes on stage. She goes to get off. I'm thinking, okay, I'm next. I'm looking at my stuff, and she just walks right by me and just fucking, poof, just flicked me right in the head of my dick. Like it was nothing. Just fucking pow. I couldn't fucking believe it. I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh, was this a friend of yours? Was she flirting with you? Was this a joke? None of the above. You know what it was? I swear to God, it was like a bully vibe. Like she was trying to get in my head. Like, there you go, you little red dick. And she just kept walking. Dude, my first thought as I saw her walking away, I just wanted to punch her in the back of the head as hard as humanly possible. Like literally make her leave her shoes. You know? But the other side of my brain's like, oh no, dude, you can't do that. You can't do that. It's a woman. And it's just spitball. Well, fucking put her in the ass then. Put her in the ass. Can't hit her, dude. Can't hit her. It's a woman. Well, oh, fucking tell somebody. Tell somebody. And all I'm thinking is like, dude, I'm a guy. Can't fucking tell anybody. Nobody gives a shit what happens to a guy. Nope. I'm going to walk up to another man and be like, excuse me, sir, but she just flicked me in my pee-pee, and I didn't like that one bit. No, sir, I didn't like that at all. No, I didn't. All the guy's going to be like, dude, if she did that to me, I would have taken my balls out too. fucking sports bar up top, Super Bowl, right? That's all I would have got, right? So now I'm standing there. I'm waiting to go on stage. The dude's doing my intro. I'm trying to think about jokes about bread, and the tip of my dick is still stinging. This is the world I'm in. And right as he's going to bring me on, all of a sudden she came walking out because she was going to go back out to her fucking car. And that's when my brain started firing up again with some ideas. Started thinking shit that I had never thought before in my life. Going like, dude, there she is. There she is. Flicker in the box. Do it, man. Equal rights. She did it to you. You do it back to her. It started making sense. Like, yeah, fuck that. Flick my dick. I'm going to flick your clit. That's right. The man in the boat. Drop down, uppercut to the bush. Think I'm the kind of person who just can flick my dick and walk away like it ain't shit, right? And it was making sense till right when she got there, finally I just started thinking of all the sporting events I had watched. And I realized that the referee only sees the retaliation. He never sees the first aggression.
Never.
And then you have to go to the yellow card, whatever the fuck you people do over here, right? You go to the penalty box. So I let her go, and I went out on stage. I did my shit. But here was the thing. For the next 3 fucking days, I'm driving around L.A., and I'm losing my fucking mind. You know? I'm fucking screaming at the windshield, saying all the shit that I wanted to say, but didn't say it in the moment, you know? And it wasn't because, this is the thing. It wasn't because she touched me. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about that, all right? You know, when I was a kid, I had a paper route, and I was an altar boy, you know? Yeah. You're going to have to do a little bit better than flick my dick over my jeans and my underwear. It's like, are we going to do this or what? Like, what is happening? So the fact is she thought she could bully me. So after like fucking 3 days of this shit, I had a splitting headache, and I started realizing, like, wait a minute, she's winning this thing. You know? Here I am, still thinking about this shit. She's probably gone on to flick 30 to 40 dicks since she's been with me. I don't give a fuck about me. So you know what I did? I drove home to my house. There was nobody home. I went upstairs. I closed the door, and I just sat down, and I meditated on it, and I just forgave her. I did. I just pictured her as a little 5-year-old girl crying because her alcoholic dad, you know, wouldn't hug her or something. And she's just standing there crying like, but Daddy, I love you. He's like, get away from me. I never wanted children. And then he walked through a screen door, and he, like, face-planted into this above-ground pool. And he had a tool belt on, and it just sort of pulled him under. And she ran out, she grabbed his foot, and she was pulling and his boot came off, and she sat down, and she just watched him slowly drown. I don't know what happened after that. I just felt like this weight lift off of my chest. So there you go, all you tough guys over here in England. Don't be afraid to meditate, man. I'm telling you, you can let a lot of stuff go.
Fucking idiot. I don't even know what to say about. I mean, honestly, like, I don't know what the fuck I would do. Like if a woman ever fucking did that shit to me, like, I think I would just be like in shock. I really do. I think it was somebody asked me like, would you ever hit a woman? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I was like, oh no, you know what I'm saying? They said, well, what if she hit you? And I was just like, well, you know, yeah.
See, well, I think that's where the comedy comes in, because he's referring to like some type of sexual assault. So he was like, you know, being assaulted. But so I think where it gets fuzzy and where you get into like the real crux of the joke is like when it's sexual harassment, right? So when a woman sees a guy that she don't find attractive, and he tries to talk to her, he's creepy, right?
Oh yeah. But if he's
when the guy's attractive, oh, he's smooth, he's this and that.
Yeah.
Now I get you married, but let's say you were single, right? If a woman sexually harasses you and she's good looking, considering how hard it is to get poom poom, there's a good chance you ain't about to turn it down. So to me, him saying her hitting him in the dick is an exaggeration of the truth.
Yeah, no.
But the way men respond is going to be completely different from a woman. I think that's what made it so funny. It was just like, she grabbed my dick. Like, that's how we think about it. Like,
no, it's definitely Is
I've been waiting all week for that.
Because women aren't really like, and we know, like, it's like, because women aren't really, in general, they're not very pushy or aggressive, you know what I mean, like, towards men. So that's why it's like, it's not threatening, you know what I mean, as opposed to, like, men, they can be pushy and aggressive. So I get that. Excuse me. But yeah, like, no, even like, one time, like, we were like, at a trip or something like that. And, like, somehow we got on the topic of, I was like, yeah, like, I know guys hit on you. And she was like, no, they don't hit on me. I was like, yes, they do. I said, you may be too damn ditzy to be aware of it. I said, but they 100%. I saw a dude checking like my wife out one time while I was like with her.
Oh yeah, dude, it happens all the time. You don't have to even really look hard.
Yeah, no, it's not a big deal, right? And I just remember she was just like, and she was like, yeah, well, like why do women hit on you? I was like, oh yeah, all the time. You know what I mean? Like, and she was just, it was like her whole world just like exploded. Like, you know what I mean? Like when I like said that, it's like. And she was just like, what, where? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm fucking know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was at the gas station, like at the gym, like I don't fucking know, right? And she was just like, what do you do? And I was just, you know, not super immature, right? But I was just like, how dare you talk to me? I am married. Like, I was just being a dick. You know what I mean? I was just being a dick. But I was just like, yeah, like, I don't know. Like, the fuck, I don't fucking care. Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, usually I'll bring you up in some way, shape, or form, right? Let them know that I'm married. And then, like, yeah, go fuck off, right? I don't fucking care, you know?
Yeah, and that's the advantage that we have is that, like, as a man, if a woman's flirting with you, she's usually waiting for you to
that's true.
Take action. So for you, unless you're trying to be like a sleazeball,
yeah.
You just say, look, I'm married, or thank you for the compliment, or whatever, move on. But for women, it's different because they were trying to respond in a sense of like, oh shit, he asked me out. You know what I'm saying? They've got to actively they're making a right decision from a different perspective than we are. And I'd argue that theirs is like actually harder.
Of course,
to make that decision. And our decision, we're just thankful anyone's even looking at us.
Yeah, of course, yeah. It's always flattering. It's like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, because women don't typically just go out and just like, I mean, you don't even they'll send choosing signals, but every man knows, like, is when you get one, especially if she's even decent looking, take it as a compliment and just be happy, because there's plenty of guys out here who ain't getting no compliments, just invisible. And that's what made the Bill Burr joke so funny. It was just like, what are the chances you even getting? What's the probability of a man getting sexually assaulted by a woman, like in a legitimate manner? Like, it's just not common.
It really isn't. You know what I mean? So that's what people even try to make the argument. Well, men get sexually assaulted too. I'm like, they do, but usually by men.
Yeah, exactly. Not by
women. Yeah, not by women. Yeah,
what kind of crazy woman is sexually assault a man?
Yeah, for real. Like, you know what I mean? It's largely within the minority. You know, that's just like a fact. Yeah. So
because I know, like, right now you see a lot of like YouTubers pushing again, I'm guessing the statistic is accurate, but that most of the violent like sexual cases come from men or toward men. But I'm like, if that is the case, I'm sure it's coming from other men. So
it's coming from other men.
It's not the same thing. It's not fair, but it ain't the same thing.
It ain't the same thing. We all know it's not the same thing. Yeah, like, I mean, it just is. There's just certain shit that we just know. Like, you know what I mean? We just know. Like, yeah. In general, men are more violent, more aggressive, right? It is what it is. You know, so. Yeah, I 100% believe that. You can try to push that narrative all you fucking want to. Like, I don't fucking care. Like, no, it's 100% men on men.
Yeah, and I don't get like, it's just, the way some statistics are being brought up in a lot of the red pill space to me are they're using misinformation to try to like get people to believe something that I'm like, guys, you're not really stating the statistic in the manner that it needs to be brought up to the consumer.
Them niggas is fucking.
And you're definitely being misleading, and that's why I like the Bill Burr joke, because he was very direct. He wasn't trying to mislead. He was just stating a fact. Now, obviously, the fact wasn't true, but he was stating as if it was true.
Fact. Yeah, of course.
Trying to mislead.
Yeah, but he was stating the fact about both sides, and that's why I like it. He's very transparent about how men operate and how women operate. And I feel like if more people did that, then they wouldn't be like all this like back and forth like bullshit. It's like, yeah, like guys, we would never ever take it seriously. You know what I mean? We just wouldn't, right? You know, because the regular mind, we'd be like, what the fuck? Like, even if it was like, oh, if I was raped or whatever. I'm like, what? How? You know, that's the first thing we're gonna do. Realistically speaking, like, were there 10 chicks or something like that? Like, you know, that's just like over fucking, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can knock out 8 females. I really can. Like, I ain't trying to be funny, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm just like, so if a guy came to me and said like he was raped, I'm like, hey, it would be more like me trying to understand how it happened. You know
it had to be like some date rape, like she drugged you,
like drugs or something like that, right? Like, again, not saying it can't happen. It's just like that's like our initial, response. So that's when Bill Burr said that. He's like, yes. I was like, yes, like that's exactly what the fuck we would do. 100%.
Yeah, she'd have to use some type of entrapment like technique to get you to think she's drunk. She's really not drunk. Then she comes back, she drugs you, and then she assaults you. Yeah, exactly. And I guess the byproduct of the assault is that you end up having her baby. I don't know. Like, how would they even test that? Are they looking for like scars?
Like, you know what I mean? I don't know how. Like, again, like, yeah, I have no idea.
But like, seriously, is there a grape kit for? Is there a grape kit like? I'm sure there's a grape kit for men on men, but is there a grape kit for women on men? Like,
I've never had to deal with one. I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
Yeah, so, I don't know. Yeah,
like women on women. I mean, sorry, men on women all the time, of course. Men on men, definitely. I think I've seen like 1 or 2 cases, I want to say, since I've been back stateside. But yeah, I've never seen woman on man before. Yeah, no, never. Because I've been asked all of my friends. Like, I don't think most of them would. Actually, no. One of my buddies said that he did have a case, but this is like a long time ago, like 10 years ago, and when he was like in the Philippines, and it was a woman on man, but she, graped him with like a like a beer bottle. Yeah, it was like a beer bottle or something like that, right? Yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, right.
Makes sense. Yeah, ooh, that's painful.
Yeah, but then again, at the same time, like, it was like apparently he went to like the brothel. You know what I mean? He got rough with the girl, didn't pay her, but like whatever. I guess the girl found him out in town, and yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, that was. I mean, it is what it is, right? But yeah. But no, it's another great reaction video. We're gonna keep them coming. Like I said before, twice a week. You got any last little by the ways?
No, man, that's it. Like we said, comment, like, subscribe.
You already know. So this is Common Sense, and we are out. Peace.
Out.